going to be a very difficult relay to beat in Beijing. They've already won the gold, the world record holders, the USA is. That's going to be the relay to beat in Beijing. And I don't think anybody's going to be close to them at this point anyway.
Well, we said we had a lot of world record holders in the finals tonight. And as they get set to march out in the women's 100-meter back, Natalie Coughlin has the world record, although it exchanged hands pretty quickly yesterday in the preliminaries. Hayley McGregory, who's actually the top qualifier out of the semis, just ahead of Natalie, set the world record, and then one heat later, Natalie Coughlin said, I didn't want Hayley to have it very long, so Coughlin about 2 minutes later took the record back at 59.03. This is her first final, and this is her event. She calls it her baby, and that is Hayley McGregory. Coughlin, the 5-time Olympic medalist, looking to get back again, while Hayley McGregory is trying to get on the Olympic team for the first time at the age of 22. Heartbreak in both events, both distances 4 years ago on the 100 and 200, third in both of those events. So it's a big, big swim for Hayley McGregory in lane 4. As we set the field for you in lane 1, Katie RIEFENSTAHL, a freshman at Texas in the fall, swam a lifetime best in the semifinals. Next to her in lane 2 is the breakout swimmer in these trials, just 15 years old, Elizabeth BEISEL. And she's better in the 200 back as she continues a busy week here in Omaha. Lane 3, Margaret HOELZER. First time under a minute in the semifinals. She could be a part of the story in the top 2. American record holder at the longer distance in the 200. And in the middle of the pool is McGregory in her third trials, finally trying to make this one the charm. Right next to Coughlin, who says, I don't pay attention to anybody else really. The press was talking about McGregory and how she took that world record away for a little while, but Coughlin says, I'm going to swim my own race. Next to her in lane 6 is Lauren Rogers, Coughlin's training partner. In fact, went to the same high school with her. 5th at the trials in 04. Lane 7, Presley Bard, junior at Indiana, tied for 16th after the preliminaries. Got into a swim-off, got into the semis, and now she's here in the finals. And rounding out the field in lane 8, Leila VAZIRI, former world record holder at the 50-meter distance, so maybe she'll get out pretty quickly. But this just 2 lengths of the pool. 8 of the 10 fastest times in history turned in by Coughlin in lane 5 and Hayley McGregory in lane 4. Olympic berths on the line in the women's 100-meter back.
I just talked to Natalie a minute ago, and she said, I asked her how she felt coming out of warm-up, and she said, boy, I hope I feel a lot better than I did last night in that semi. I want to be a lot faster at the first 50 and not feel it.
What about another world record here by either McGregory or Coughlin, Rowdy?
The only way I don't see these gals going 1-2 is if Coughlin and or McGregory go out too fast and then start spinning the reels, because you don't want to count how HOELZER. She'll be able to back half on these guys.
Coughlin has got a good lead on the field here. And she's under the world record, split by more than 2 tenths. So maybe another record's going to come down, and once again the Crest Center crowd is on its feet.
Wow, did you see that turn, Dan? That was a Michael Phelps-like turn. She just blew off that wall. She has not started fading at all. She's still underneath world record.
59.03. Coughlin, who says she lets her swim into the tucking. Second time she's reset it in 2 days. And Elizabeth.
Oh, and McGregory. Oh, Hayley McGregory is in that 3rd spot again. Margaret HOELZER
got just second.
Oh, what a heartbreak.
McGregory.
Well, you know, Natalie, I think she really wanted to make a statement here by separating herself from all those 59s. It has become the top 13 swimmers have all been under a minute this year. It's incredible how fast this event has become. But they're all 59s. Natalie wanted to make this statement before heading to Beijing. Great start. Watch the turn, though. This is where she just exploded off the wall. Look at the dolphin kick she has, and then look, boom, boom. McGregory coming up, 2, 3. She hasn't even come up yet. Incredible, and here she comes at the end. Margaret HOELZER toward the top, squeezes in there for second. I had a feeling that she was going to be able to do that with either McGregory or Coughlin if they overswam that first 100. Oh, what a heartbreak, but what a great world record by Natalie Coughlin.
Since 2002, the only time she hasn't had the world record for was that 2 minutes yesterday, and it's just another extremely heartbreaking, disappointing trials for Hayley McGregory, who once again finishes third. Not good enough to go to Beijing. HOELZER steals the second spot with a time of 59.21. But we've got another world record set here by Coughlin. And the two Americans, Coughlin and HOELZER, will have to contend with Kirsty Coventry of Zimbabwe, who took gold and silver in the 2 backstrokes in Athens. And then you've got the French glamour girl, Laura Manadou, who's looking to improve on her bronze in the 100 back. Let's go down to Andrea Kramer.
Thank you very much, Dan. Well, 2 world records in 2 days. As Rowdy Gaines said, what kind of statement were you trying to make with this performance?
I really wasn't trying to make any sort of statement. Oh my God, it feels so good to be on the team now. I have that huge weight lifted off my shoulders, and I could just enjoy the rest of the meet. That's really all I was thinking, just get first or second. And I couldn't be happier for Margaret HOELZER. I love her, she's my backstroke buddy, so, oh my God, I'm so glad that's over with.
You know, going into 04, you were the only, going into Beijing, 13 women. So what's it going to take for you to become the first woman to ever repeat in this event?
It's going to be, I have a long road, but going to 58 right now really gives me a lot of confidence. And I'm just going to continue on working on the things that are helping me to improve, but I'm ready.
Natalie, thanks so much for your time.